Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and here are a few of the stories we have for this week. Georgia Lash attended the Low Country Happenings meeting. Our SCTV crew was in attendance at the Bob Grando movie premiere. And later in the program, we get a sneak peek at the Lakehouse renovation. You don't want to miss that. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News, with our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country, taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
At the recent Low Country Happenings meeting, our Sun City neighbors got an update of all the new development around us.
It looks like, I guess we're all back. Things are starting to happen because today even is our first Low Country Happenings meeting. All right, so what is on tap for today?
So for today, we're first of all going to talk about some of the development going on around us, like on 170, down at I-95 exit 8. We'll also share some information about I-95, improve the drive. They have this big campaign and people can, McMaster was here and we had a big to-do. And we're also going to talk about hurricane preparedness briefly. And then I have a schematic of all the things going in at exit 8, which I'm sure our residents will absolutely love to see.
And they'll know that there are other things other than just Buc-ee's.
Yes, there's Buc-ee's, but then when I show the map, people will be, oh my gosh, there's hotels, there's other eateries, there's all kinds of stuff coming in at exit 8. So this group is, it's basically run by Joe Passman and I. Joe is the District 5 County Council rep. He lives in Riverbend. I'm the District 6, which is most of Sun City, all the way down to New Riverside. I'm Vice Chair of County Council, and once a month, we like to update our residents on what's happening not only in Beaufort County, which is what we represent, but also in our surrounding areas. So today, we're going to talk about really more of what's happening in Hardeeville, Jasper County.
And what's our schedule for the meetings?
It's usually the third Friday at 3 p.m. Coming up next year, I'm going to show today the schedule because we've been bumped on rooms. We like this room. Sometimes we're in the ballroom. Sometimes we're who knows where. Here, what is being built on Route 170 across from Oldfield? It's Parker's. Now, you remember Beaufort County bought part of Oldfield. If you go past Oldfield toward Beaufort, we bought what was called the Cooler Tract because originally, eventually, we're going to put our law enforcement center there. Okay, what's being built on 170 by Riverwalk? So focus where we are, going toward Beaufort. 300 apartment unit complex. So what's being built on 170 by Low Country Golf Carts? Anybody know? 270 plus apartment Who's going to fix the roads? Well, the answer is nobody, because the state doesn't fix roads. You know that. They don't care about 278. They don't care about 170. They're not going to fix it. So that's the downside. If we don't put it up, the next time you put a referendum up is 2028. If we put a referendum up next year, let's pretend it's transportation. I'm going to make it real simple. So let's just say you put it up for 1 penny for 4 years, because most people don't like 8 years. They don't want to hear about 10 years, forever tax, but let's pretend 4. That'll generate X number of dollars. And then here's the problem. You won't even get 170 moving for 3 years. People are saying, well, what the hell? We gave you money in 2018. I wasn't on council, but they gave you $80 million. You have impact fees. You have $120 million from the state bank. But by the time they do all of these surveys and all this stuff, it boggles my mind. The state has said there will not be a groundbreaking till 2028. So people are going to be thinking next year, well, you said you took care of the bridge. When are you going to fix it? And here's the problem. The Mackey Creek Bridge, the first stretch when you're going east, that's rated a 4 out of 10. If we have an earthquake, which we are in an earthquake zone, I hate to break it to you, or we have a category 3 or above, that bridge will most likely go down according to the state. If it goes down, everybody in Hilton had better have a boat. There's no way, we could turn the westbound bridge one lane each way, which will be a nightmare. But if that bridge continues to deteriorate, they could load limit it, meaning big fat trucks can't go over it, garbage trucks, semis delivering food, none of that can go over if the state load limits it.
The stars truly came out for the red carpet premiere of Bob Grando's latest movie, Circle the Welcome Wagon. Let's join our reporters Kathy Salkowitz and Chris Chase as they captured the VIP arrivals and the beautiful people in attendance to hear what they had to say.
We have Bob and Connie Grando. Bob, as an experienced writer-director, what drew you to this project?
Oh, I just love making videos and being with friends, and that's what I did. Made a video with a lot of good friends.
What was the most exciting part?
I think the emergency community meeting, the people really got into it, and they had a lot of laughs.
Chip, what was the most interesting scene that you filmed?
You know, there wasn't really one. Everyone was special. And in order to do the scenes, we had to get everybody together. So, you know, there was a lot of time that was used to get us together. Bob did a magnificent job.
Beautiful as always. This is Marlene Jones, our assistant director. How are you?
I'm great.
Marlene, on this wonderful project, what are you hoping that the audience takes away from this movie?
I hope they have a lot of fun and they leave laughing, and maybe they want to help Bob with his next movie.
Oh, Anne, love it so hard to see. Mwah, mwah. Anne, could you tell us a little bit about your character and how you prepared for this role?
Oh, well, Kath, there is no way you can prepare for this character. I am the welcome wagon lady, and the way I prepared was I read my script before each scene, and then I came prepared for all the shenanigans my co-stars did on the set.
We're here at Bob Grando's grand premiere, and there's so many people here. It's a wonderful turnout. Now, you came, and what did you think about it?
I thought it was very good. A lot of interesting characters in the show. I know several of them, many by face, and a couple very close friends. And I thought it was interesting. It's not what I expected. I didn't know what to expect, but I found it was a great story, and I think the solution was great. Even if it was accidental.
Yeah, it was. And those shots that Bob took, the aerial ones, I thought were extra.
The scenery was great. It caught everything around about Sun City, the different activities, a number of the people, actual characters who live here. And the view was beautiful. The music was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I think all in all, it was fantastic.
Yeah. I'm glad he did that. I hope a lot of people get to see that.
So what did you think of the show?
The show was great. And so many of the people are actually my neighbors and dear friends.
Oh, so that's nice to see them. Now, you were actually in the film.
I had a few scenes in the show, yes.
So you're a little prejudiced, but what do you think of it overall?
Well, I think it was a good time. We all had a good time filming it. So, you know, we all got along. It was mostly neighbors, so it was a lot of fun.
Oh, I think Bob did a great job, and he got all the right people to do all the right things.
And I think they did a wonderful job. I actually was in the second film that they had playing the piano.
Oh.
So
we have stars. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Still more to come. Georgia Lash attended the recent Meet the Author event. we visited with the Wood Chicks at the Woodshop Guild, and we promo the Juju Hudson Park reopening. So stay with us. We'll return after this brief break.
Sun City TV invites you to join our crew. Our growing technology presence requires enthusiastic, creative volunteers. No previous TV experience needed. Email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com.
Meet one of our talented Sun City residents, Denis Joseph Stemmle. He's the featured author at this month's Meet the Author event and brings us his thought-provoking novel, The Cynical Prophet. Reporter Georgia Lash sits down with Denis to learn about his writing career.
Denis, welcome to Meet the Author. We are here to discuss your book, The Cynical Prophet. And I always like to ask the authors, what would you tell readers about what to expect as they start turning pages in this book?
Well, the book starts with the Don Steiner. He's the main character in the book, and he's 80 years old and is very troubled by wondering if he even has any faith anymore. He's on a pilgrimage. He's supposed to be visiting holy sites, but his native cynicism keeps erupting, and he sees them as just fundraisers. And so he's sitting, in the beginning of the book, he's sitting on a bench outside of Stonehenge. Actually, Stonehenge in the background. And everybody else, it's late in the day, everybody else is gone, and he's by himself, and he's feeling depressed, and he's asking himself questions like, do I really matter? Has my life been worthwhile? Do I have a legacy? All of those things are troubling him, and and some of it was based on an event that happened just that morning when the troop of he's on a pilgrimage. I don't know if I said that, but the troop of believers visited a site that was displaying the relics of Bernadette.
Okay.
From Our Lady of Lourdes there weren't many signs explaining it. The signs that were there were, votive candles, 5 pounds each. So he's sitting there pondering all this, and a strange apparition shows up sitting right next to him on the bench, and she's a little weird. She's looks like a Greek peasant woman, short, wearing black, wrinkled face, yellow teeth, gap tooth, and she reads his mind, or at least he thinks she's reading his mind, and she says, "You do matter, Donnie. You are important. Your life has had meaning." And it's like, hey, who is this person, and how does she know what I've been thinking about? And they have a few interactions, but then she just disappears, and Don is left there thinking, did that really happen, or was that just a figment of my imagination?
I'll tell you, Don is a dynamo in this book. So many layers, and just how you've explained him, that he's going through this crisis. I think maybe relatable to a population, a demographic like Sun City. So,
Yeah,
I found that very intriguing.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, because you cannot read this book, as I read it, and not be totally invested in Don. I want to know more about Don. I want to sit down with him. I want to have dinner with him. I want to hear more from him. Who is he based on?
Well, he's kind of my alter ego. The way he looks at things, the way he thinks about things, the way he talks and feels and reacts to the situations that he's in. I just imagine how I would be in those same circumstances. So.
I recently met with some amazing ladies at the Woodworkers Guild who create magic out of wood. Let's meet the Wood Chicks.
Well, I am here with the Wood Chicks. And as you can see, the Wood Chicks are really great looking girls. And the founder of the Wood Chicks is this lady, Kathy Kohler. And Kathy, what's the story behind the Wood Chicks? I know you're the founder, so how did this all come about?
Well, that sounds pretty important. I don't think it was quite like that, but
there were not very many of us women here back 12 years, 13 years ago. So, and we felt kind of like we were on enemy territory. So we all would, because of those men, right? Yeah. And we would complain that they were complaining. And so we decided, let's go to lunch and complain. So we started going out for lunch. And one of the women said, why don't we call ourselves the Wood Chicks? And we're, okay. And that's how it started. Wasn't that great? Well, that's a great name. And I love it. I love it. And here I am with Carol Ann. And Carol Ann, what kind of activities or events do you guys organize?
Well, we all come together every other week. So it's the second and fourth Wednesday of the month. And we try to have a different project every month. So tonight we're making herb strippers for the big sale in the fall.
Yeah, you've got a big event coming up.
Right. So that everybody gets to refresh their skills. Tonight we're going to mostly be doing sanding. So,
okay. I believe at this point, if you are a wood chick, if you are a woman and you're a member of the wood chick. Okay, so you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. Okay. Now, for a newcomer like me, what's the best way to get involved? Because I can't even put a screw in, and I would be Butterfingers. So, can somebody like me who doesn't know how to do anything with wood, could I become a wood chick? Everybody?
Yes.
Really? I could do it too? You guys are just not professionals? No? Because I've seen some of the stuff you make, and it's pretty awesome. So what are you going to make for the big sale that's coming up?
Do you need a cutting board?
Wow.
A large one.
A large cutting board?
With a vertical line that I've never done before.
What? And now, what is something like that when you go out for your sale? What kind of a price do you put on that?
Whatever the shop does.
Whatever, and the money goes back to the shop. That's awesome. And what made you become a wood chick?
I moved to Sun City, and wood was right here. So yeah, I was very little experience. I just like making sawdust.
Oh, Judy, and Laura, what made you become a wood chick?
I was intrigued when I took a tour and thought, let me see if I can do this. Never experienced any of this before. And took the required classes and fell in love. And then became a part of this group, and it's great.
And Jerry, how long have you been a wood chick?
I've been a wood chick for 2 years. And I always wanted to have my own wood shop. And this is the closest thing to have my own wood shop.
Oh. So ladies, do you love what you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you're an amazing group. Well, we are almost there. It's just a few more weeks and Hardyville will be ready to reopen and cut the ribbon on the beautiful new Juju Hudson Park. They will host a fun community picnic that day with free hot dogs, chips, and drinks to all, and mini picnic baskets for all the kids loaded with games and treats. Lots of fun planned for the day. We hope that you will mark your calendars for the special occasion and join in. The ribbon cutting ceremony will take place on October 4th, 2025, between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. at the Richard Gray Recreation Complex behind City Hall. So much more ahead on Sun City News. Randy Selman has an entertainment report. Our SCTV crew got a sneak peek at the Lakehouse renovation. And Mike Romano has sports news, so make sure you come on back.
Sun City TV invites you to join our crew. Our growing technology presence requires enthusiastic, creative volunteers. No previous TV experience needed. Email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com.
Randy Selman had a chance to speak with Todd Underwood, director and choreographer of the Arts Center's production of Come From Away. Let's take a look.
So welcome back to the Arts Center, Todd.
Thank you so much. I'm so always happy to be back here at the Arts Center.
Well, the last time you were here, you choreographed and directed Jersey Boys, and this time you're here to direct and choreograph Come From Away. Tell us a little bit about the show.
It's a story about a time that we all remember, that we all celebrate every year, but we look at a human side of it. It's about all of the planes that were diverted to Gander, Newfoundland, and the experience they had with those locals as they were come from a ways, and how they were able to heal, to talk, to be with, to comfort, and to show human kindness. That is, to me, the most important theme of the show. Kindness goes a long way.
It sure does. With 6,500 or more people landing in that small town, how did you handle the diversity and the language that was so intricate to the show? The language barriers, I'm sure, must have been difficult for you and the cast.
Yeah, when we started talking about stepping into someone else's cultural background, we said, let's make sure that we honor them, let's be mindful, let's be respectful. And that's how we moved through. We were lucky enough to have one of our cast members to be from Newfoundland. So she helped us with that particular dialect. Our sound, one of our sound people is Muslim and from Egypt. She helped us with our Ali character. And there are a couple of people who have been in the show before. And so it became truly a community, right? The way that the show describes the community, our cast, our crew, our creatives, became this incredible community.
Well, you've been in so many shows, you choreographed, you directed, you acted. What's your true passion?
Telling stories.
Oh, telling
right?
stories.
It is in whatever manner, whether I'm just directing or I'm just choreographing or if I'm being in a show or if I'm helping someone create their show, it's about the story, right? The story is the thing that reaches out and grabs you. And that is the most important thing about doing theater, art. What is the story and does that story connect?
Well, like you say, this is a show of compassion, kindness, and humanity. It's something that this world and this country needs so much of right now.
Rancy also caught up with Andrea Gannon, Vice President of Marketing, to hear of upcoming events.
Hi, Sun City friends. We have so much cool stuff going on at the Arts Center. Let me tell you, it's our 30th anniversary season. We can't believe we've been here that long, and hopefully you've been enjoying us for a very long time as well. In addition to Come From Away, and remember, tell the box office and you'll get $5 off when you call for tickets. But in addition to Come From Away, we also have the Comedy of Second City right out of Chicago coming in October 13th. It's going to sell out. I mean, you know it will, right? 4 o'clock and 7:30 shows. I think the 7:30 is already at 70% capacity. So please call, get your tickets, bring your friends. It's going to be so much fun. And we have a great season. You can still buy a subscription if you would like. After Come From Away, we have Disney's Frozen. So when the grandkids come in town, oh my gosh, you've got to bring them. It's going to be so fun.
SCTV played it being HGTV as we checked on the progress of the Lakehouse renovation before the finishing touches are in place. Get a glimpse of the new space and learn when the doors will open for us.
Our Sun City Lakehouse has been undergoing a major facelift, the first since it opened in 2012. SCTV was here about 2 months ago in what I would call the demo phase, so we're very excited to see the changes that have been made. Bill, we were here about 2 months ago, I think in July, and you gave us a true overview of what to expect with this new renovation. Now, we are still not complete.
We're very close.
Very close.
It's just the minor finalization of everything.
So we won't get to see the final jewelry all put on today, but if you'll point out some of the highlights of the changes that we're all going to enjoy in the space.
Sure. I don't know if you've noticed here, for all of you that have been in here before, this desk was quite a bit smaller. We did expand it, put some nice new countertops in, all new cabinets. There's the ADA accessible area down at the end. The computers will be in this area. It'll be quite a busy area. Other than that, we did install some new ceiling fans. We took down the big lights that was up in the ceilings. We did put a nice video wall back here. All the cabinets have been refaced, painted, new hardware put on. We have the new tabby fireplace, and the furniture is supposed to start arriving tomorrow. Hopefully that will kind of bring everything together, all new lighting. The ceilings have been redone. We took out the beadboard that was actually up there before and put in drywall. All of the cabinetry that was on this side has been removed. The half wall that was in here, it really opened the space up.
It did. I mean, this looks huge. Of course, without furniture, that's always the case.
Yeah.
But I think what's exciting is I'm spotting those tables over there,
Yes.
and I'm picturing them scattered throughout this beautiful gathering space that so many people enjoy. So you've really made it like a nice, fresh air, open space. I can't wait to see the furniture when it comes.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to it myself.
Now, I do have a question. Is there like an official opening date for the Lakehouse to have us all come in and enjoy?
It should open October 1st. I may actually have it done prior to that, but that's really going to be the opening date.
Well, October's a big month here in Sun City. It's life under the sun, so it'll fit right into the celebration.
It will. Got a lot going on that week.
We do. So thank you for letting us get just a little sneak peek for those who haven't been able to peek through when they're coming into the gym or the classes. This has been lovely. It's been a great project. Nice that you all take such good care of us.
We do our best. We do our best.
Now let's head over to Mike Romano with sports news.
Hello, sports fans. We start this week's report off by congratulating the team of Tom Halpin and Dennis Bilodeau on winning the Men's Golf Association two-man match play tournament. The tournament started with 40 teams in a single elimination format. Congratulations again. September 30th marks the grand opening of the newly renovated Okatee Creek Golf Course. Ceremonies start at 2 p.m. All Sun City residents are welcome. The Sun City Tennis Association announced that the league's mixed doubles championship will be held over a 5-week period beginning October 12th and ending November 16th. The championship will be at the various classifications. Several weeks ago, we attended the Softball League's opening day. Let's take a look at one of the interviews from that day.
I'm with Shannon Gainey, who is the manager of Sun City Tankless in the Women's League here at Sun City. And Shannon, how excited are you for this season?
I mean, we wait 4 or 5 months from one season to the next, and we're excited and we're ready to go. We've got 55 women in the league this year, plus all of our coaches and accessory staff. So that's quite a bit of people.
I know, like last year, I followed your team, and you guys did pretty good. You won the regular season first place and played pretty well in the playoffs. I guess with some people getting hurt and people leaving for summer vacation. Kind of missed out on the playoffs, but how do you see this team as compared to last year's team?
You know, when I draft the team, I primarily draft for cohesiveness, and I want to have a good time. Like, as much as this is competitive, and as long as we're out here to play and to develop and to exercise, we're really here to have a good time. So I hope, if nothing else, we come together as a cohesive team that wants to support each other and enjoy our time together.
And do you have any individual goals for yourself?
Don't strike out much.
I watched it. Very good. And just so we know, we have with us Marley, who is the team mascot. And yes. So you can all say hello to Marley out there.
Say hi, Marley. Hi, Marley.
Thank you, Shannon. I really appreciate it.
Thanks very much, Mike.
That's it for sports. It's now time to get outside and enjoy the sun. For Sun City Sports, I'm Mike Romano.
Well, that's our show for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. Now, to see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor.